Hey everyone. Um, Today I'm just giving an update. I loved the questions you guys asked, and I am going to do a video tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably do it tonight. Oh, sorry, I just want to set that up a little. I think I'll probably answer the questions tonight and then either upload it tonight or tomorrow. But right now, this is just going to be an update on my doctor's appointment, which was yesterday. So I am 33 weeks and 4 days today, or something like that. 3 or 4 days. I think it's 3, but whatever. Anyway, so I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and as most of you know, my doctor's office is an hour drive for me. And I also get my progesterone injection that same day. So I went, and my appointment was at 1:30, and I actually sat in the waiting room for a whole hour before I even got back into this particular doctor, because it is a group, this doctor does run late on Wednesdays, and I knew that, and I should have thought about that. But I totally understand like people running late. I am not mad about it, and luckily for me, my older daughter is still at home, so she can get my younger daughter off the bus, because otherwise I would have been screwed. So I sat there for an hour, and then I got back there, and then I sat and waited for the doctor for a little while too. So my concerns because they always ask if you have any questions, and of course I have a lot of questions, usually. So I asked about my heart, because my heart is literally pounding, and I know that they say that's normal in pregnancy. It's been a long time since I've been this pregnant, but being that I did have that thyroid storm, and I did spend 2 weeks in the ICU last summer, I'm very concerned with my heart being something being wrong with it, because I still haven't done my thyroid storm video, but that messes with every system you have. And I did have EKGs in the hospital, but when they looked in my chart, when my doctor yesterday looked in my chart, and she said she didn't see anything besides the EKG, but she did say, because I told her my heart rate's been going upward again, and again, that can be normal in pregnancy, but I also have Graves' disease, and hyperthyroid will do that as well. So my thyroid right now is stable, but the Graves' disease still remains, so I'm just concerned. I'm afraid, and I almost teared up talking to her. I'm really afraid of having the surgery and having something go wrong, and for me, and I know that it's a legitimate concern. So it just is. I mean, and I would feel the same way if I was being induced. I've been induced once before. That's not pleasant either. But now that I've had all these problems. Last summer, I literally almost died, and it was less than a year ago right now. So I am concerned, but she did put them at ease. She said, if your heart rate, I told her the highest I've seen it go, and I try not to take it all the time, but the highest I've seen it go recently is 114, and that's not resting. She said that's okay, particularly right now, because I am pregnant and your blood volume does go up. So that was one of my big concerns, and the shortness of breath, of course. But I mean, look at me, it's all here, and it's just, I can't breathe. You can probably tell listening to me. I also, these are not how I usually, my boobs are huge, and that probably adds. I'm starting to get quite miserable. I'm trying not to of course I'm super grateful to be pregnant and everything, and I'm still, not I don't know. It's just how it is being pregnant. It's uncomfortable. And honestly, I don't know how much weight I've gained, but I think my guess, by just judging by what I weigh now, is that I've gained about 30 pounds. And I do tend to put on a lot when I'm pregnant. My first one I gained 60, my second one I gained 40. I'm bigger now. I probably won't gain 40 or 60, maybe 40. I don't know. Don't really care. So we did schedule a lot of appointments. I have an injection next week, of course, and then after that I'll only have one left or two. I think I have 3 left right now. And then I scheduled, she measured for the first time. I have not had these doctors have not measured my belly at all until now. So she measured it because I asked her about an ultrasound. I'm not like desperate to get an ultrasound to like see the baby or anything. Like, I just had that 3D ultrasound, but I want them to look at I with my age and stuff, like I want them to look at the placenta and the cord and study that and make sure it looks good. And she said, well, we don't usually do, blah, 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 but we do at your age do non-stress tests. So I am scheduled for a non-stress test the 20th, but she did measure my belly, and she said if I was measuring ahead that they would probably do an ultrasound to check the baby's weight, which I don't know why, because I am having a C-section and I don't feel like its size would really matter, but maybe there's other reasons. So she measured my belly, and I'm measuring 2 weeks ahead, which is typical of me. I tend to measure 2 weeks ahead. One of my daughters was large at birth, one of them was not. So the ultrasound to size the baby is June 12th. I'm excited. I want to make sure that everything looks good with the baby, but I don't trust those ultrasound measurements because they were way off with one of my kids. But I did also have polyhydramnios, which is like excess fluid with my second one, and then that can be an issue. So, whatever. Anyway, so everything's good. I'm getting very nervous. I'm under a lot of stress right now. I know people say, oh, stop stressing. It's real easy to say stop stressing. I try, but I don't. There's a lot going on right now. My daughter just graduated, as you know. Her graduation party is next weekend. We are getting like minimum help from people. My sisters are very helpful. There's a lot of people that really aren't stepping in like they say they would. My parents were supposed to be here, and then that was going to be a huge help to me. And like I said, my dad has now a health problem, and that's stressing me out too. They should be here sometime in June, but he has to get his heart fixed first, and that scares me, and I can't be there with him either. So there's just a lot going on, and I can't do a lot of the housework, and I don't mean cleaning, I mean the work we need done for this open house. There's a lot, and I can't do it. I can't lift the things. My daughter can. She's not around all the time. My husband works second shift. I don't know. It's just a lot. We'll get through it. But anyway, so yeah, I have a non-stress test June 20th, and I also pre-op appointment, which is like nerve-wracking. But so June 20th is my first non-stress test. June 12th is my growth ultrasound. So, but I will definitely update you guys probably at the end of next week, just to tell you how my pregnancy's going. And do look for the video of the questions and answers. I will be doing that. And if you have any other questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll also address those when I do that. And before I go, I'm going to show you my belly. And this is 33 weeks. This dress is, there we go. So there it is. And this is the front. It's getting there. So anyway, I will definitely talk to you guys later.